Welcome to Galapagos and welcome on board the National Geographic Islander. This will be an incredible expedition this week as we explore not only the coastal areas of this wonderful archipelago, but also the highlands. Galapagos is unique, and we will see as we're walking among these species that we're searching for, that they're not afraid of us. They accept us as part of the environment. They're not running away, they're not flying away. And that makes Galapagos truly unique. So join us as we explore these incredible islands.
All right, everybody. So welcome to the island of North Seymour. This is a pretty small island. It's going to be around 1.7 square kilometers. North Seymour is actually an uplifting. This is the rise of the ocean floor. And it's considered sister islands with Baltra, the island where you landed on. That's where the airport is, where you landed today. Both islands are the rise of the ocean floor. We have a young frigate bird, a teenage frigate. Before they become adults with a black head, when the frigate birds are young, they're still teenagers, they have a white head like that. We have not walked that far and already encountered many of the frigates flying around us. There's one right behind you right now. The ones that are completely black with that red pouch, inflated or deflated, those are male frigate birds. This one with the white chest is a female. These guys are pirates of the air. So they're gonna try to get many different birds around there that are flying. They grab them by the tails, they shake them and make them regurgitate. So this, to me, is the magic of the Galapagos, everybody. How close you can get to the species right here, and they do not see us as a threat. We are one more guest in the house, or one more species in the ecosystem for them. Humans never heard them before. They walk here in the morning and in the afternoon, and birds don't see us as a threat.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This is the island of Bartolome. It's a very small island. Actually, we have many islands like this, kind of satellite islands around a big one. That will be the big one. It's called Santiago, and we have more than a dozen of these baby islands all surrounding it. Dozens of different species living in the same ecosystem. Bartolome was formed in one single event. Most of the material that came out from the chimney made the water when it was coming out, so instead of producing lava, molten rock that you can see in some places, most of the material was atomized because of the water evaporating went into ash.
Beers and margaritas.
So we are on the island of Rábida. It's called Jervis in English. Jervis, by the way, the name of a pirate, so it's named after a pirate. Rábida Island makes reference to the monastery where Christopher Columbus made his final prayer to get money to be funded for his trip to discover America.
The only place I think that I know of that you can get so close to the wildlife and observe them and without them being fearful of you, and it's just amazing. It's just an incredible day.
One of the very, very few hawks that we have in the island just landed in that bush. I don't know if you can see it, but some of you saw the bird flying in, sitting right on that cactus that's sticking out of the tree.
It was a great view this morning. We had a good view of the Wolf Volcano, our tallest point in Galapagos. Fernandina looks like it's clearing up for the afternoon. And if you look at about 1 o'clock, this is all Isabella if you follow down the coast. Not the best shot, we're getting a tail shot here, but just a... Surfing iguanas. We have a few mer iguanas over there in the whitewash. Look at them just hanging with us. This is a treat having this penguin just hanging here with us here. Now, I've been talking lightly about an El Nino phenomenon, El Nino year. It looks like we're going into one. If that's the case, it's going to be very destructive for the penguin population.
Oh my gosh.
Over here at 10 o'clock, you see it's fluttering the Gola region. Strange to see a bird at that depth swim by you while you're scuba diving. Now, these are hard to get a photograph of. You have to wait till they bring their head above the water for a breath of air. So just kind of look in that same direction, waiting for that to happen.
What kind of species you are?
They go so fast. I'll pass you here.
The big ones are the ones fighting the waves, going down. It's so related to temperature. The National Geographic Islander brought us to Fernandina Island this afternoon. This is the youngest of the Galapagos Islands. It truly is a fascinating experience where we travel back in time to see how the Galapagos were in the beginning before human had an impact on this archipelago. As soon as we had a dry landing, we were welcomed by hundreds of marine iguanas. They're all sitting on the black lava, camouflaging perfectly, and of course getting warm, digesting the algae that they ate under the ocean. These are the only marine iguanas in the whole planet. Right here, we let him interface.
The mother was trying to push the baby up a little bit off the area where the water was coming in so she could nurse. And it was just the most beautiful thing I could see. I can't even put into words the feeling of watching an animal who had just given birth.
we are at Urbina Bay on the west coast of Isabella. This area is interesting in geological terms as it was uplifted in 1954. Almost a couple square kilometers of seafloor was thrust up, in certain cases up to 5 meters. Well, here we have a couple of tortoises apparently trying to move one out of the other's territory. You can see as they're raising their head, opening their jaws, this is quite an aggressive show of territoriality.
Darwin is the most famous visitor to Galapagos. He came in 1832 and stayed 5 weeks moving around the islands. So 4 islands, and Santiago is one of them. He was camping on these islands 9 days, which is very important, collecting animals and plants. Santiago is our adopted island. We were helping and we're still helping these islands just to get rid of mammals, introduce mammals. Now the island is clean, we're very happy. We are in a beautiful area at the end of our trail called the Grottos. Here is where the Galapagos fur sea lions like to be. Fur sea lions were hunted by visitors a long time ago. People came to the islands 200 years ago just to kill them because of the fur, basically. This is a very special place for us as guides to bring our visitors, and they can have this nice encounter with these unique species of mammals we found here in Galapagos. Today, we are on Santa Cruz Island, which is the economic hub of the Galapagos Island. Puerto Llora is the biggest town, and in that town, a little bit off, is a very important place known as the Charles Darwin Research Station. Here in this area, we have a very important program